Take 3. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to do a couple of things. Hopefully I can get through this real quick. I don't want to have really long videos. So basically, if you've been on my channel before, it was mainly like torrid hauls and you know, some makeup, stuff like that, but I really didn't keep up with it, and I wanted to move it more towards weight loss and running. And so that's what I'm finally doing now. Over the past year, I have lost 56 of 80 pounds that I have gained. And I'm still going. I am a little bit of a plateau right now, but that's okay. It's no big deal. I'm down 56 pounds, which is absolutely awesome. And basically, I've become a runner. I have fallen in love with running. I absolutely love it. And one thing is that I decided last year that I wanted to run the Indianapolis Mini Marathon, which is every year, and that is May 6th, so I signed up for it, and I'm training for it now, and I am just so excited. I cannot wait. So that's one thing, is I'm going to show you all of my race recaps. The one that I had up the other day was the first 3-miler in the Mini Miler series. They have a 3, 6, and a 10-miler every month up until May, and then of course the Mini. And then also I think I've lost my mind, I have signed up for the Monumental Marathon in November. And I'm excited and terrified all at the same time. It's like, I know I can do it, but it is 26 miles. So we'll see. But I want to bring all of you on these adventures, on these runs, on these races. I have so many races planned. I know that in 2 weeks I'm actually going to the Arnold in Ohio, because I am also really into weightlifting now, and they have a 5K that weekend. So I'm super excited to go and meet all of the YouTubers that I follow, as well as run that 5K. So there's that one. There's also a pug run in April that I'm doing with my husband's niece. I'm also doing the Race to Wrigley, which is at Wrigley Field in Chicago. That one's April 29th. Trying to remember, I have so many. I have a Shamrock Run, which is, you know, for St. Patrick's Day. It's going to be actually the same day as the 6-miler for the Mini Miler series, so that'll be fun. The next day, I have not signed up yet, but there is a 15K, which is like 9 miles, chocolate run, which I also want to do. There's just so many. I mean, there's so many races all the time, and it's, you know, just signing up and going. So that is where I'm moving my channel towards. And so really quickly, again, I had put this on my channel before, but I just, you know, I took a lot of my videos down because I'm moving my channel into a different path, basically, and that is all of my running. And so I wanted to just briefly let you know that my history of my weight gain, weight loss, stuff like that. So I'm 37 years old, and I was, you know, I was a pretty normal kid up until about middle school, and then in middle school I was bullied. I was, you know, not popular, not, you know, I don't know, it just, middle school basically sucked, and I gained over 100 pounds my 7th grade year. And so, you know, as an 8th grader, I found myself at 220 pounds, I don't remember exactly. And I seemed to just, you know, stay there and keep that probably until about my junior year of high school. And so my junior year, I actually started marching band, and I also was not allowed to have a car, so I rode my bike everywhere, and I dropped 70 pounds between, I can't remember if it was between my sophomore and junior year or junior and senior year, but either way, you know, I dropped 70 pounds with just exercising. I didn't really learn anything about eating right. So then I went to college and I gained it all back. It was not the freshman 15, it was the freshman 50. And so I gained it all back in college, and after I graduated, I decided to try Weight Watchers, which I loved. It was great, and I lost 60 pounds on it. And so, you know, that was all fine and dandy, but I think I was just too young to really understand a lot of stuff. I still wasn't putting together the whole exercise, eating right, and even with Weight Watchers back then, it was more points and not whole foods. I lost 60 pounds, and so I moved from where I was, where I grew up, because I was in Chicago. I moved back home, and then from there I actually moved down to Indianapolis. And so, you know, with the move and trying to find a job and just life in general, I probably gained about 40 pounds back. And then after about 2 years, I met my husband, and I decided I needed to lose the weight again. So I lost that 40 pounds, got back down to where I was happy and healthy at, which for me is about, give or take, 160, which I'm about a size 8 or 9, something like that. And so I lost all that weight for the wedding. And then after the wedding, we decided, like most people, we wanted to start a family. Well, we learned very quickly that it was not going to work out the way for us that it does for most people. We were infertile, and so I had to go on fertility treatments, and we actually ended up doing IVF. And if anyone has ever done IVF, you know that it is just, it wreaks havoc on your body. And so I gained, over the last 6 years, 80 pounds from all of the IVF cycles that we did. And it didn't matter if I exercised, if I did, you know, ate right, those hormones just made me gain weight. There was no way around it. And so after our last cycle, which was March of last year, 2016, I decided I couldn't do anymore as far as my body goes. I needed to get back down to where I was happy. And so I started running, and I went back to the gym, and I wanted to have some sort of goal, basically, to push myself towards, and so that was the Indianapolis Mini, which I am super excited about. But I also, you know, of course, I started doing 5Ks, and I actually did a duathlon last year, which is what this shirt is from. And this year I'm going to be doing more, I'm actually going to be doing triathlons, so I am super excited about that. But, you know, that is my story basically in a nutshell, is up and down and up and down and up and down. And I just want to point out that there's nothing wrong. I know a lot of people might look down on someone and say, oh, well, why are you, you know, such a yo-yo dieter? Yes, yo-yo dieting is not the best thing in the world, but it happens, life happens, and when I gained that weight back, it's like, I am not going to be a statistic. I know how to lose this weight and be healthy. And I wasn't happy. I mean, granted, there was also a lot of depression with the, you know, failed cycles and all that, but it's like, I was not happy with my body. I was not happy with what was going on. And so I also knew that, of course, if we do any more IVF cycles, that I needed to get back to a healthy weight. So that's why I decided to start running. Now, the first time around, you know, 10 years ago, whatever, when I did Weight Watchers, I used to run on the treadmill, but I never really ran outside. I wasn't a serious runner by any means, but I loved running on the treadmill. And a couple of times throughout the years, you know, I'd go running with friends and try to start running, but never really got serious about it until last year. So last year, basically what really, I think it was having the goal of the Indianapolis Mini to push me into running. And at the time, that was more just a goal to have to keep me active throughout the winter. So I'm like, well, I need something to look forward to make me work out during the winter. So that's what I decided on. And of course I had to do some 5Ks, so I did that. And I just fell in love with running. Absolutely fell in love with it. I love the runner's high, the way my body feels. You know, it's like, it's amazing. You can get into running at any age, and I'm on a couple of different Facebook groups. There are men and women, who both started running in their, you know, 50s and 60s. So it's not something that you had to be doing in high school or, you know, whatever. You can start it at any time. So that is my story, and that is where I'm moving this channel towards. I'm actually going to cut this video off here and just do this video as a, get to know me. This is what my story is and where my channel is going towards. I am going to do that Q&A, which I have on my laptop. I'm going to do that in a second video. So anyways, I really, really appreciate all of you that are following me and watching, and if you are new to my channel and you've stumbled across this video, please hit that subscribe button down below and you can see all of my races, my weight loss, my triathlons, anything else I just feel like putting up here. I might do some beauty stuff. I am actually getting a subscription box in the mail for running called Stride Box soon, which I'm excited about. So I have a lot of things planned for this channel, and I would absolutely love to be able to share this with all of you. So if you are feeling like it, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this a big thumbs up and comment anything you'd like to know about me down in the comment section. And yeah, that's about it. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.